And as you can see behind me, some people are already starting to stock up on their Thanksgiving turkeys, included moving from an elected police chief to an appointed one. We're actually the only city in Texas who still have an elected police chief. Good morning, Concho Valley. I'm Dana Winter in for Caitlin Moore. We had a beautiful Memorial Day weekend out so far in the Concho Valley. Although 2 arrests were made, the case is still under investigation. Plunkett's family now lives in Louisiana. Investigators spoke to them, and they say the family was happy with the news. Out of all the crazy things they have out here, probably the wildest would be the crickets. I'll go ahead and show you this really quickly. That's the cricket that we're about to eat. Wish us luck. Ready? All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These boats can reach speeds of over 200 miles an hour. That's over 1,000 feet in just 3 seconds. And if you even want to think about getting in one, well, you better be scuba certified. 61 degrees, so maybe a light sweater if you're going out tonight. That chance of showers and thunderstorms does increase as we get closer to tomorrow.
It's time for the people, for justice, because these children cannot defend themselves.
About 100 people gathered at the Tom Green County Courthouse to protest a sentence given to a 29-year-old San Angelo man last week. Thomas Bowden received a 10-year probated sentence after he pled guilty to a first-degree charge of injury to a child. But Monday morning, protesters were at the courthouse to say they don't think the sentence was harsh enough.
This is our town and we need to take it back. And the leadership of this town is not protecting its citizens, it's not protecting its town.
The physical evidence proves that he did it. He maybe should have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
In April, a Tom Green County grand jury indicted Bowden on indecency with a child by contact and aggravated sexual assault. The trial was set for October. Because of the plea deal, Bowden only faced child injury charges. Monday, prosecutors issued a statement saying they were dealing with a child who was 2 years old. There were no adult witnesses, but serious injuries. The only witnesses were toddlers, 1, 2, and the other 4. Prosecutors say if they pursued litigation, the likelihood of the children being unable to testify was extremely high, and that may have led to Bowden being found not guilty. The protest organizer worries about the child's future.
I don't believe that things will get better anytime soon, but with time I really hope that she'll see what all of us are trying to do here for her and that she at least has our support.
Protesters say they plan on seeking help from the state attorney general. The DA's office says if Bowden violates his probation, he faces up to 99 years in prison. Dana Winter, KLST News.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Price is Right Live!
Over 1,000 people filled the Coliseum for the chance to hear 3 iconic words some have been dreaming of for a lifetime.
That's right, come on down.
I was born in 1949. I've been watching Price is Right since 1953, and I've been wanting to come on down ever since then, and I'm ready.
I didn't get called up, but I've been to the real Price is Right in Hollywood, and so ever since then I'm just excited.
We came over 1,400 miles. We came from the Sunshine State, Florida, that is.
My daughter-in-law Heather has brain cancer, and it's on her bucket list.
With so many people hoping to be contestants, we had to know one thing. What was the most popular game?
Oh, God.
Plinko! The Plinko,
Plinko.
Plinko?
Plinko it is.
What's your favorite game out of all of the games that they have?
Plinko?
Mm-hmm.
Plinko. Yeah, Plinko.
That is the answer I've been hearing all night. That shirt even says Plinko on the back of it. Is that the best known game, or is it just the best game?
I don't know.
I think it's the best chance to win some money.
Contestants selected by random drawings could walk away with thousands of dollars and a memory to last. Dana Winter, KLST News.
Having technology in space, having an understanding of an awareness of the environment around us is the planet Earth and our solar system. It's important for our survival.
The first woman to pilot and command an American spacecraft, Colonel Eileen Collins, spoke about the importance of space exploration, American values, and how the two are connected.
The United States wants to remain a leader, not only in exploration, but in the products that come out of exploration, and a leader on the international stage.
She's one of the coolest people I've ever met. She was the first woman in space.
Although it's not his major, pop culture's fascination with the mysteries of outer space inspired Jackson to learn more.
Some of the stuff she's talking about, I'm thinking, wow, that's getting pretty close to what movies like Interstellar are showing now. So It'd be really cool to someday see teleportation or flying cars, things like that.
But Collins says it's the stories of our history that make us so curious about the final frontier.
The Greeks explored the Aegean Sea, they explored the Mediterranean Sea. They were brave people. I mean, they didn't know if they were going to fall off the end of the earth, or they didn't know if they were going to run into another navy that, you know, they were going to go into battle with, or maybe a sea monster somewhere that was going to, you know, eat up their ship. So they were brave people. They went out and explored. I see today the astronauts as the future explorers going out into space, knowing that, you know, it's not 100% safe, but is it safe enough for us to go and have a, you know, pretty good odds of coming back to our families, but yet we have that exploration spirit in us, just like the Greeks and the Romans did.
And Collins adds NASA uses that spirit working on plans to go to infinity and beyond, or at least to Mars in the next 20 to 25 years. Dana Winter, KLST News.
And they can see that when you open
Texas's small business profile for 2015 says there are almost 2.5 million small businesses in the state, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon.
Small business is the backbone of this country. It's the backbone of this community. If small business thrives and if they survive and they continue to grow, they create the jobs. If they're successful, then the community is successful.
The state's private sector employment growth grew by 4.2% over a 12-month period ending in October of 2014. The national average growth rate was only 2.3%.
I think we need to recognize that the Texas, you know, is the fastest growing economy, not only in the United States, but, you know, possibly in the world. You know, we have to recognize that you know, 25% of all jobs in the United States have been created in Texas over the last 5 or 6 years. So Texas is booming, and it's small businesses that make it boom. It's entrepreneurs that would, like we have in San Angelo, that are the true job creators.
Keynote speaker and Texas Secretary of State Carlos Cascos added they've been speaking to small business owners all over the state. San Angelo's Governor's Small Business Forum held several seminars on topics ranging from establishing veteran-owned businesses to using social media marketing.
Assist the state of Texas in promoting our state by you know, encouraging other businesses to open up and take a risk. This is the place to do business, and I'm glad that we're here.
Dana Winter, KLST News.